This video will show you how to use Excel to make a histogram for quantitative data. So if I have this data here, this is in Word document that has about 6 variables. I'm going to highlight this whole table. Okay, select the whole table, right click and click copy. I'm going to open a new Excel file. So I'm going to click this blank Excel. So I'm open a blank Excel worksheet. I'm going to right click on the A1 and click paste. So it'll paste the data table into Excel. I'm going to adjust the column width by clicking on top of each of the column, right edge. Now, when you use any statistical software, of course, Excel is not exactly a statistical software. It's a spreadsheet software. But this is usually the way we arrange the data. Each column represents a variable, and then each row is a case. Now, this is Excel worksheet, so the first row is actually for the variable name, and then after the first row, the second row will be the first row of the actual data for each of the variables. So this is subject 1 with ID 1, and it's female, and have height 1.53 meter, and the weight is 50.32 kilogram, and so forth. Okay, I'm going to actually again select this table because it has a frame. I'm going to just change the format to no border, so there's no border in the data, so the sheets look better. Now, if I want to make a histogram from a weight data, first of all, when I copy the data, there are periods for those missing, those subjects that have missing value for some of the variable. So I need to delete all these periods. Otherwise, the Excel will treat the data value as period, and period is a character, right? So you're going to have problems. So I'm going to delete these. There's really no data there. Okay, now since I'm going to make a histogram for weight variable, I'm going to select the weight, the whole range of weight data. Okay, and I'm going to click Insert and move my pointer to this histogram function menu and click it and select histogram. Okay, so now I have histogram immediately. Okay, now if I want to change the format of this histogram seems like have a class width of 19. So I'm going to double click here. All right, now I'm going to have some optional function for me to choose. Here I can have this option of changing the bandwidth to 10 actually. Instead of 19, I change to 10. So I will be able to show more classes instead of just 4 of them. If I hit enter, the histogram changed, right, to a histogram that each bar actually represent a range of class width of 10, right? And also, if you notice that this interval, this is from 44.45 to 54.45, and both are bracket, okay? That means what? The range for this first bar actually is including 44.45 up to 54.5. Then the next bar, you have parentheses 54.45 to 64.45, but the bracket on the right side. That means this bar represents the frequency in the range that is greater than 54.45, not include 54.5. So whenever you have a parenthesis, that means this endpoint is not included, right? So whatever that's greater than 54.45 up to 64.5, that's the data counted in this range, right? The data range for this bar is actually greater than 64.45 to up to 74.45, including 74.5, and so forth. So I hope you know how to interpret this this chart. Now also you can click on this chart title here to change the title, right? So this is histogram for weight variable, right? So you can type in whatever title you want it to be, and you can then right click on the chart and click copy, and then go to the report, right, that where you want to paste these charts to. So if you're doing an assignment and need to put your charts over here, you just right click and click here, you will be able to click paste the picture. Now you can also paste the picture with the format in there. So in case you wish to adjust the format. So I'm going to just to the image, click that. So you get your picture made and put it in the document. Okay, so that's how you make a histogram using Excel. That's pretty easy. Okay.